and welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast, the podcast where three men drink beers and gripe about horror movies.
Big Bang was a theory, but now I pose a...
You have to mention what this gig pays. You're late. Duck beat.
Well, Darwin had his theory. From the oceans to the trees. Shark and dog and the humans. Spreading virus and disease.
Just so everyone's aware, there will be spoilers and plenty of nasty, nasty language.
I've got a primate with a gun. Tailored better run. It looks like an A1 and an illegal one. But I seen it at a movie and appeared to be baloney. A society of monkeys using humans like a slave. Well, Darwin had his theory. From the oceans to the trees.
No,
Alright.
it's Sci-Fi Channel back when they were supposed
Well,
to.
I wondered if there was a.
They were never good.
I thought I had
That's what
heard.
the comments said in the below it. That's
I
what
thought I
was
had heard that
On
there
YouTube?
was.
Yeah.
It's like this is when sci-fi was still
Sci-Fi
good.
was still good.
This was before Sharknado.
This is when sci-fi didn't have.
This was
they
when
changed
sci-fi
stuff.
was serious.
All right, go ahead. Someone else start the goddamn show.
Oh! Welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast. I'm Ben.
Go, bro.
I'm John. Today we are reviewing another movie from another donator.
Blockbuster, Oscar-winning
Another
1999.
animal movie donated by Daniel.
Yeah.
1999's Primal Force.
And listen to this email. Hey, how much is it to request a movie from you guys? You mentioned it a while back, but I'm too lazy to go listen again. I know I sent y'all money for Night of the Lepus, but tonight I was rewatching Primal Force starring
Why?
Ron Perlman.
Rewatching, Daniel? Let me interrupt you there. Wait, you know what? I guess if you were real drunk and you wanted to watch Ron Perlman fight a baboon, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And realizing how hard it is to find this movie is perfect for your show to review.
It
What?
wasn't hard. YouTube.
You can't find this movie anywhere. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I
I
have ripped,
admit the edges of it were very foggy looking, but
I have a ripped to shit quality version that I can share with you via. Okay, never mind. But it was the first movie young me ever saw on the Sci-Fi Channel aside from Alien by myself, which spawned
Young
a
me?
love for shitty B sci-fi horror.
how old is Daniel? Young me in 1999.
I'm hammered.
Yeah, how old is Daniel?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about him other than he listens to Top 5 at Death. So, that's all I know about him.
Daniel, how old are you? Well, I'm picturing somewhere between 37 and 40.
No, obviously
Oh,
not. If
between 39
he was a
and
young
40
man in
years old.
1999, he's not 47.
I said 37 to 40.
I thought you said
That's
37 to
still
47.
only 3 years. So he's 37, 38, 39, or 40.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Wait, was that? If you guess, what would you guess?
20 to 40?
Well,
I
he
would
saw
guess-
He saw Night of the Lepus as a young child. He said and they came out in '72. So I pictured.
But
him.
they showed
They,
it
they
to
could
him.
show, you know.
I guess, but
I'm not.
You
I
like to
just
believe
watched it
everybody
for
sees
the.
things as soon as they come out?
I just watched it for the first time.
all right. Well, how old do you think he is? Let's make a contest of this, Daniel.
I bet he's 26.
I'm going to say 24.
24, 26. I'm gonna go 37 then.
All right.
All right, let us know which one's the closest.
I'm just saying, if you've seen Night of the Lepus, I feel like you saw that in the 1980s. You would never, no one would ever show you
My
that.
grandma would watch it in the 90s.
Your
It was
grandma's
on.
not here right
2016,
now,
and we
so-
just watched it.
That's because you requested it.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, I'm hammered right now,
Nice.
but you really have to enjoy/watch this Ron Perlman masterpiece. No tits, sorry Cobra. Frowny face. Fuck it, here's $20. Review Primal Force. If you can't find a copy, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not thanking you for the movie, but thank you for the donation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
this
helpful.
movie was.
I think you got
That
the
is something.
spirit of this whole thing right. Send us money and we'll watch shit. I think that's the spirit.
So, I think I read somewhere. Was there a writer's strike going on around this time?
Doesn't matter.
Is
Just
that
asking
even relevant
I
to
don't
Primal
think-
Force? I
Well,
can't
no, with some of
imagine.
these actors, like, they're taking what they can get. But then I started thinking, Ron Perlman, was he anybody in 99?
Not yet.
Okay.
Other than Kronos, which
Kronos
wasn't
and
that
Alien
big of a movie.
3,
And
right?
Beauty and the
Res-
Beast.
Alien Resurrection, yeah.
Alien Resurrection.
Okay.
He was the Beauty in Beauty and the Beast.
This
Yeah,
is
he
Congo.
was.
Yeah, this movie
It's
is
Congo
is
meets Jurassic Park.
You nailed it. Right, Jurassic Park, because there's the guy who's trying to...
Yeah,
Sell
sell the
the
islands
yeah.
in the Caribbean.
And by the way, they keep saying this is a tropical resort. This is a desolate piece of shit island. Every scene you see it looks
The only
disgusting.
reason that you
Besides
would go
the beach.
here-
I'm pretty sure that they filmed this in like California.
On a
somewhere.
set,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Sharknado.
Like
beach.
this isn't an island.
sure.
But
This is not. Did you just say that? I'm pretty sure this isn't an island. I'm gonna 100% agree with that. This was not filmed on a real island.
so this movie did give us 2 drinking games. How many times does Ron Perlman have a cigarette in his mouth, and how many times does he have a flashback? Drink.
And we're gonna go because I have minute markers. 1 minute into the movie, cigarette check. Ron Perlman, yes. Let's have a social.
Flashback. Already had 2.
Do you have flashbacks wrote down? You should have had them wrote down. We could have a
They're
double
too
drinking
numerous.
game.
You can't keep track.
I mean,
of
that's all this movie is. So...
San Miguel Island is the name. I have his Hawaiian shirt Thursday because Perlman's in his apartment smoking a
That's true.
cig in his Hawaiian shirt.
He's got fly strips everywhere. It's disgusting.
He is a disgusting human.
Okay, if he had such a bad experience on this
And
island,
it doesn't seem like he did.
why does he cryptically tell them, "Oh, I wouldn't go there"?
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
what happened.
There were killer baboons and they murdered my platoon.
It
and I
is-
got the fuck out of there.
It is like 50 minutes in, he finally starts
You
explaining.
guys don't know what you're getting yourself into. We're already
Yeah.
here,
Do
asshole.
you see any other species on this island?
Yes, I hear them behind me all
the
night
crickets,
long.
yeah.
Why do you have so many guns? You don't need one. Why?
Could you tell me what I'll need one for?
No, he doesn't.
Don't listen to me. I didn't ask. Just tell me.
So we already get these 2, what I assume are like CIA or FBI. No, they're just hired by this rich guy, right?
Yeah,
To locate his
'Cause
daughter.
his daughter was on a
We
the
didn't see
smallest private
we
jet
didn't even
I've
see
ever
that
seen.
plane crash yet before they're at.
Did you see the private jet laying on the beach?
Yeah.
That is the smallest private jet.
There's well, I mean, if you're gonna buy a jet, how big do you think?
No,
it's gonna
that was a jet. That wasn't a propeller plane. Like,
be? No, it's a little jet.
I'm just saying.
Was it a model jet?
They weren't that rich. Come on.
No, it was a model. It
They're
looked
gonna
like-
buy the fucking island, aren't they?
From who?
So the daughter
I've
was
never understood that. From who?
Yeah, who owns this?
that character actor guy.
He's just trying to sell it, right?
Yeah,
Do the baboons own it?
they do
I think
now.
Ron Perlman maybe.
Wouldn't you
owns
just
it.
give them bananas?
Oh, another thing about this movie, it is full of one-liners. Ron Perlman goes
remember.
nuts.
Yeah, he's like a mix of Tom Atkins from Night of the Creeps, except he's not nearly as cool.
No.
I have Ron Perlman's character. His name's Brody. He's a little rusty. He's been drinking a lot of tequila.
Oh my god!
He sets up 2 tequila bottles.
Shot is so.
He misses like the first 5 times, and then it comes back to him, and he shoots both bottles, and
I think
we're
he-
ready to go.
I think he
is
has
back.
a flashback.
He's only 10 feet away from the fucking thing.
His shot is so bad.
But it's just like he shoots 2 bottles, and he's like, "Okay, I'm back."
All right, 5 minutes in, cigarette check.
Oh,
Ron
God.
Perlman, yes, let's have a social.
Jesus Christ.
I've got them all, at least half of them. We might as well drink if we had to watch this fucking movie.
The makeup
Should've drank while I watched it.
the makeup on the crash victims is like,
Awful.
fantastic.
Awful.
Too.
So this
Put a
girl
bruise on her
says,
forehead.
this girl says, I need to get to work
In
because
the-
my dad is going to get
in
mad. But first of all,
in the-
she's there to look at the island with this guy
To decide whether
to
to
decide
buy it.
if to buy it or not for her dad. So why is her dad going to be mad that the plane crashed? It's just this girl.
She has a very nasally.
Maybe she's
Oh,
supposed to
she's
check out
whiny,
the island and then once
I
she's
mean-
done, get back to work by a certain time.
Hey, 8 minutes in,
I
cigarette
am
check.
thinking hard.
Rob Perlman, yes.
It's ridiculous. I don't think we can keep this up.
We get the. This is where Congo comes in because you have this guy who's hired to go to the island to retrieve the survivors.
Mm.
He wants Ron Perlman as a guide.
My question is,
But
they
they have all
just
this
crashed there. How do they
How do
already
they know? Yeah.
And why are they recruiting a team? And what the hell?
And I have a question.
It's
for
like
you
Congo.
guys.
They have the most expensive, up-to-date equipment.
For what? They're just going
Exactly.
to find some people on an island.
Yeah, how did these people get this equipment? And I have another question. I have here in my notes, this place has no maps. They're going in blind like Helen Keller. Did I write that, or did they say that in the
He
movie?
might have said that.
Did he say that, maybe?
Yeah.
I hope Ron Perlman uttered those
Also-
lines in this movie.
Okay, so Perlman initially declines their offer.
Yeah, he's like,
Then he
"No,
goes out, shoots a couple tequila bottles, realizes, I still got it. So he's going to go in.
You're late.
He shows up late.
Dock me.
Yeah.
You have that?
He asks about pay. The guy goes, you're late. Ron Perlman says, dock me. And it is-
19-minute
Oh my god.
19-minute mark during this scene. Does Ron Perlman have a cigarette? Yes. Let's have a social.
And the crew sets sail.
Does this movie be rated R now because he's smoking so many cigarettes?
Yeah.
When they're going there, he's kind of... Is this where he's telling them that there was
Also,
animal testing on the island?
Yeah, the pilot of the boat, he was Indian in real life. Like, from India. But they had him speaking Spanish, and I was supposed to pass. It's like... I'm pretty sure he was from India. He did not look like Central South
No,
American.
he didn't. That's terrible. 23 minutes in,
More flashbacks.
more flashbacks, and Ron Perlman, cigarette check, yes.
This is all this episode is gonna be, guys.
That's all he did.
There was a few things going. No, there's definitely
They set up
a
shop.
drag point where he stopped smoking cigarettes
Somebody gets attacked by a.
The pilot of the
baboon.
plane, he goes to look for water
Mm,
and gets
Yep.
pulled through some brush.
yeah, and then later they see him getting pulled away again. So.
Yeah, he comes running out of... Yeah. Comes running out of the woods yelling.
Yeah, he says, run!
So they set up shop on the beach and they walk for what I think is like an hour.
He's weirdly paced.
Yeah.
I was expecting
Well, I
them
don't
to
know.
find the survivors at the end of the movie.
Not
They
so
find
early.
them 25 minutes in.
They find them and it doesn't take long to find them, but it
No.
takes forever to get back to where
Wait,
they
they
came
went
from.
off the trail at one point, and it's like it's going to take 12 hours to get. What? The island from side to side is 4 hours, but it's going to take 12 hours to get back. It's like
they,
what the
see,
fuck?
well, they see the survivors. The baboons are about to attack the survivors, and the girl shoots the flare
which-
gun.
Right.
Rich girl
Right.
or
The rich girl.
No, we have two girls here. We have medical doctor girl, and we have rich
Medical
girl.
shady girl we know is there for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know why, but she's got a
Shady?
she's got a dark.
She just seems like the shady, like...
She's got a dark
who's
past.
she working
yeah,
for?
she's
We
dark
don't
pasted,
know.
and we don't know quite why she's
No,
at
that-
this island.
No, the rich girl shoots off the flare gun. We see this flare come up over like a small hill that is maybe 50 yards away from the rescue crew, and they go, they're on the other side of that ridge, and it's like, yell for them, they'll hear you.
Yeah, they'll come
That's
over.
how close.
They are, yeah. And then right after the flare gun, I believe, they find the group, they shoot a baboon, and then Brody gives us the clunky exposition of,
He also says
Some
if you
killer
ever do
baboons.
that again, I'll kill
kill
you
you.
or something. I don't know.
29-minute check. Brody, cigarette, yes.
What's the name of the other guy, by the way?
The what?
The other guy, well, we have Eddie is like the Mexican shooter guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
liked him.
he was fine. But
Scott
then there
Davis is, Mark Kiley plays Scott Davis. Scott Davis is the guy leading this expedition.
what's his name in the movie?
Scott?
Let me see if I have that.
Well, Scott and Ron Perlman are.
Dude, you
back
gotta
and
chill.
forth.
They don't like each other.
What do they do at the end?
Kovacs.
For no
Who's
reason.
Kovacs?
I think that's...
Is that the guy that stays on the beach?
Must
He's
be...
radio guy,
Yeah.
He's radio guy.
right?
I think
There's
so.
no other reason for him. He's on the beach and he's gonna get mauled by a baboon. You just know because he's segregated from the rest of the group the whole time.
Well, after the rescue crew, they find the survivors, and they're starting to try to get back to the beach. We have Rich Girl sneaks up behind the guy with the big
All right.
automatic weapon, and like,
Could chill out.
yeah, like,
What did you do that
What
for?
are you doing?
You didn't even have anything to tell him.
Wait, I don't think we're there yet.
I wish we were.
I don't know.
There's that girl goes off by herself, and Brody like walks towards her.
That's later.
No, that's.
Oh, you're talking about the
And he's
the
like,
sneaky,
the sneaky
female scientist.
Yeah, and I'm like, if this were Tom Atkins, he would definitely fuck her right there in the bush.
What are you here for, my dick?
Yeah. He asked her why she's here, yeah. And Tom Atkins would definitely have sex with her if he was there. He'd be like,
Now, if it was a Tom
"That's a
Atkins
fantastic
movie,
story."
she would have asked him, "What are you here for?" And he would have been like, "That's a stupid question, miss."
Don't ask me that question, miss.
You're a pussy.
It was for me.
Mustache rides? I mean, he's got the best mustache in show.
He does.
I would be rather watching any Tom Atkins movie. You know what was on over the weekend on IFC?
Not the fog, I hope.
No.
I like
Well,
Fog.
We know.
Have it on Blu-ray. It looks good.
I love that
Did
toy you sent
Did
me.
you see the toy? There, fucking Robin showed me there was this
You just
toy.
touched my leg.
I just wanted to smack to get your attention. And that was being pervy. There's this toy that the guy even wrote, like, there was this thing with it. It's the Fog, and it's cotton stretched out, and they were selling it. They originally wanted $40, and he's like, I couldn't do that because it's cotton stretched out. He's like, so we charged him $19.99, and it's like replica Fog from the Fog, and it's just cotton stretched out.
Is that the...
Anyways, Tom Atkins, Maniac Cop.
Yeah.
All three of them were on.
Why don't we review Maniac
Or two
Cop?
of them.
Well, he dies in the first one.
Yeah. He does die in that. But one of the Fratelli brother was in that.
Mm-hmm.
Maniac Cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the second one, I think it was, Bud from Halloween 2, who sings the Amazing Grace, Sit on My Face song.
Yeah.
Has a beard. He's a cop, I think.
He's in
the
Jaws
second
4.
one.
I can't remember his name.
He was in a movie with Corey Haim called Getaway. Fast Getaway?
It'd
Getaway?
be great,
They were
right?
bank robbers? Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
Corey Haim's great. Even in The Lost Boys.
Not as good as
Okay.
Near Dark.
Wait.
Hold on, what are you going to say?
Where would you rank... Okay, out of the three vampire movies we've talked about in the past few weeks, Fright Night, The Lost Boys, Near Dark, where would you throw From Dusk Till Dawn in there?
I would rank them Near Dark.
Wait, Near Dark is the best one out of all four?
Yeah.
That is the biggest load of horse shit I've ever heard, John.
Near Dark, Lost Boys, Dusk Till Dawn, and Fright Night.
What? Wait. Stop right here. And I'm going to call bullshit, and this is why. You gave The Lost Boys, what did you rate that movie?
I don't remember.
I'll look right now.
We have this on record.
I have it on record
And
now.
I know that you rated Fright Night a 7.5, I believe.
Did I?
So you just said that The Lost Boys was better than that, but let's get this on record.
Alright, Ben rated
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. Where'd it go?
Probably an 8 out of 10.
No.
I don't have it on here.
Oh, well,
Shit!
there's no evidence. Just like that. You'll never
I
hear
still
from me
have it
again.
at work. Don't look at me like that, I'm sorry.
You did not rate The Lost Boys an 8.
Certain.
No, you
I
didn't.
No.
You didn't.
You gave it probably like a
7.5.
6.
What?
A 6.5 at best.
I was probably mad because you guys pissed me off about Near Dark.
And now,
so I was probably
wait,
just like,
and then
you know.
you rate Fright Night 1 point better than that. And now you're going to say that Fright Night is better.
the
But
worst.
then, remember, we did talk him up to a 6 for Moto Hell, and he trashed it the next episode.
What? Which one? What?
Oh, that's right.
I
And
did
Killer
what?
Clowns.
Oh, I trashed it?
Well, we did Motel Hell, and we talked you from a 4.5 to a 6, and we had a social. And then you trashed it in Killer Clowns, and I was like, let's take back the social. And you're like, the social for what? It's like you don't know what's going on every podcast.
That's because they're recorded out of order that he releases them.
That is true. We did.
Yeah, exactly.
It does. But
So,
you
go,
can still know what goes on.
go fuck yourselves, people.
So we're watching Primal Force.
We're
It's
back.
a Baboon
We're
movie.
back from commercial because when you watch this on
Yeah.
YouTube, it definitely cuts to
we
commercial.
get baboons.
Where are we?
I don't know, I got baboons pushing rocks on people.
Yep,
oh,
they're
I said
walking-
cocks.
They're walking.
Does that look like rocks or cocks?
That's rocks.
Could
They're
be
not. They're not pushing cocks on anybody.
They
I
might have
hope
been.
not.
I have Brody won't take a bribe. Oh, I think the lawyer guy
That
is like...
is the dumbest
Yeah.
scene I've seen in a long time. Because you know the lawyer doesn't even really believe what he's saying. He's like,
I'll pay you to get me out of here.
yeah, I'll pay you money from when we sell this resort to people. Even though I've seen the killer baboons. I know they're here. Nobody's going to want to live here when they see the killer baboons.
Well, this is when the baboons are throwing rocks on them.
Mhm.
Is this? Are we supposed to believe that these baboons are like super intelligent?
Yeah,
they're breaking
I
up
guess
the group.
so.
That's ridiculous.
They're trying to separate them.
But it's,
They're just hitting him with rocks.
But I think we're supposed to think that they're
Yeah.
intelligent, which is dumb because they're baboons and they're stupid.
Well, they got the god gene now.
I don't even know what that is, but there's like a waste site on this island too. Yeah, it's very tropical. It's a tropical resort. It's got a waste dump that looks like Chernobyl in one scene. They've got like a...
Oh wait, didn't you say there was a hot tub in here?
There was.
Was that the sexy main room?
We need
I
a hot
guess.
Why don't you have the hot tub
I
reinstalled?
have the lid to it. That's all I have.
Get
All
it
these
reinstalled.
tubes coming around in here. I don't
so
know where
we
they
can
go.
record in the hot tub.
That would be weird.
It would be great. You can leave your clothes on and then not make it awkward.
I didn't see, even with clothes on, it would still be awkward.
No, it wouldn't. It's
Yeah, it
just
would.
3 dudes recording in a hot tub. That's not gay. Is it?
I don't know what part of that isn't gay.
Yeah.
You
Might be.
can sit in a hot tub with another dude and not be gay.
But as soon as I bring hot dogs into the whole thing, it all goes downhill,
You
right?
can boil those
Right.
hot dogs in the hot tub.
They start like popping out of the water. We're like, what? Where did those come from?
Oh, good, they're done.
Baboons.
Did the baboons steal the medic? They've killed everybody else, but they're gonna kidnap somebody now.
Boat left the island.
Why did they kidnap her?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Did they know that, spoiler
She
alert,
was
her
getting
father
raped.
was the one that made these baboons?
They've killed everyone up to this point,
Yeah,
and they
then
just take this
they
woman.
take her.
Yeah, she was gonna get raped.
That's what I said, baboons
Monkey
getting rapey.
Yep.
I have this. Let me find my rape notes.
Your rape notes?
Wait, I know I have them.
Brody is still wanting to just leave her behind, and then the...
Wait, here it is. I've seen this before. It's rape. They're dragging Tara away. It was from Killer Clowns in the rape bubble.
He wants to leave her behind, but they decide they can go get her.
Brody
no,
gets
the
Davis.
the
He punches
expedition
him.
leader.
When does
I
he
have
punch him?
Davis. Does that
Davis
ring a
says,
Yeah.
"What? You leave some people behind? You
Yes,
don't want
Davis
to
not
well,
shot.
he's right. You
And he
kind of
punches him.
You kind of start rooting for him now.
And now, this, I got a time check. 41 minutes in, Brody punches Davis. We still have 44 minutes to go.
We're almost halfway there.
How the fuck do we still have 44
So
minutes
the
to
pace,
go?
it's weird the pacing of this movie.
There's a lot going on. Don't
we
get
have
me
another-
wrong, but it's like,
We have another cryptic answer from Brody where he says, "I know where they're taking her," but he doesn't tell us.
By the way, the lawyer's dead.
Oh,
yeah, he got killed by some baboons that were throwing rocks, and
Yep.
they
may have gotten raped
may
in
have
the
bit him.
process.
And it's, by the way, when there's like baboons attacking, they show like a picture of a baboon with its fangs out,
I
and
don't
like a
know
little
what's going
blood on
on.
its face, and it's like
This is some of the worst editing.
a still frame shot of a baboon.
It's late 90s horror movie editing where they like just fast cut everything.
Not only that, it's late 90s sci-fi horror. Like
Not to mention
television horror, not even... They're
Uh,
starting to
they're
like
friends.
each other.
After he punched them, they realized that they need to come together to beat these baboons.
Well, they...
There's a lot of growth
It's
in this
the only
movie.
way. Oh, it's very ahead of its time.
So the baboons kill the beach guy, the nerd.
Oh, that's
Ah,
right.
motherfucker.
And Cobra has once again hurt
Hurt
himself on the
himself
show.
in this room.
Cause I was
There's not even anything in here. You're always hurting
Kovac.
yourself. Kovac? Is that the guy on the beach?
yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hey, that Troll 2 thing. Sure, if you agree.
What the fuck, man?
It was so funny though. For no reason whatsoever.
No.
Did you see that? It was literally just some trolls from Nilbog in
Just
Troll
standing
2,
there
and it
and
just
says,
said share if you agree.
What's no bug?
Troll 2, the movie.
He wasn't here for this
I
one.
wasn't there for that one.
Have you?
No, I've never seen it. I've seen the first Troll.
Oh my god!
We've seen the worst troll.
Here's what's gonna happen. Next time I see you, I'm giving you Troll 2 to watch and give like a mini review for it because we watched that way back in episode.
Brody and Davis, I have slow motion run up the hillside.
Yeah,
Is this when
probably.
they hear that Eddie?
Oh, I have this as the scene where Brody and Davis start respecting each other.
One of them gives him a
Yeah,
gun.
they smile at each other.
Yeah.
And
Because
we're
they're going to
still-
go into the cave after the rape victim.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to leave? Wants to take the baboons
Well,
because they're going to leave dynamite.
before, Brody saves the chick and leaves Dynamite, and they get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Slow motion jump scene.
Away from explosion.
And then Kelsey is the rich spoiled girl's name
Yeah,
because she
that's
calls
her.
herself Kelsey.
And I keep thinking she's going to die.
I keep thinking she's gonna get naked.
Why? It's sci-fi. It's TV.
Yeah, but I hope.
You hope this is a more progressive time back
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe 99 they showed titties on Sci-Fi.
Beach camp is
Wrong again.
destroyed. Survivors
then?
left on
Everybody's
beach.
sad that what's
Oh.
his name's dead,
They really have a fight about this life raft because it only holds 2 people.
even though it holds 3 at the end.
No, they give the guy like a tether thing. I imagine him like holding on to it as the thing.
I'm pretty sure everyone in this movie dies.
Oh, they're not making it.
They're not going in.
Those baboons are afraid of the water, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
but they're not making it in that
Maybe
life
when
route.
the tide guys.
They're not
the
making
tide
it in that life.
It's gonna drift them out
Well,
in the
where
middle.
the fuck
and
is
they're
San Miguel
If Castaway taught me anything, you have to
If
go
Castaway taught me anything, it
You're
was
not
that Tom
making
Atkins,
it.
Or
out.
I wish Tom Hanks was in that movie. Tom Hanks cannot. That movie was terrible.
He would have been yelling for Wilson to thrill me.
It was too long, and I wanted to know what was in the package at the very end of the movie, and I
remember
saw it
people
in theater.
People were crying in the theaters, and I was laughing my ass
The
off.
scariest
and I
part
felt
of that
insensitive.
movie is when he's on that very small raft and that fucking whale
How
breaches.
scary would that be?
I'd shit myself.
That whale was
I don't care if it's a whale, I'd still be like,
Yeah, what if it, I know that they don't eat people, but what if it just like knocked you off?
You're done.
Then a shark come and get you.
Big old eyeball the size of a beach ball.
Then a jellyfish might bite you. Then there's a lot of things that might happen in the water.
A super jumbo jellyfish.
You might drown.
So Brody remembers that there's a transmitter on the island because the boats
It
left.
won't work even if we get there.
They got there pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Baboon flashback.
It was literally 50 yards away from the beach camp.
No,
You can see it from the beach camp.
Mm-hmm. We do have a baboon flashback. That's right, because they put it right away. They're
They
like,
put
what
a
about
bunch
We
of
baboon?
have a baboon flashback. We've had 20 at least by now.
I haven't had a cigarette check in a while. 61 minutes in, cigarette check. Brody, yes. Because I don't know where exactly we are in this movie, but
Oh,
shit's about to happen.
no.
And this is
They're walking across that field of like high grass. Jurassic Park
dramatic
2, the
river
raptor
crossing
scene.
music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. Why was Eddie walking so far behind them?
It's the badass ethnic.
How do you get separated so far?
We're way by this. 66 minutes in.
I'm trying to put another
I'm sorry.
cigarette check.
Cigarette check, Brody, yes. They come quick here. I'm trying to get caught back up in my notes where we are.
I got Brody racked with more nightmares. Racked. I actually wrote that.
Realtor gets killed. Whoa, we're way by this.
Does his liquor bottle ever go down? Oh, he keeps pulling out the flask.
Oh, yeah. While he's smoking six, he's also drinking from a flask.
Based on his flashbacks, his experience just wasn't that bad. Doesn't seem like it.
I don't know. You get a lot of monkeys screaming at you.
We had a fade to black scene at some
Happens
point.
when I go to the zoo. A lot of
Sign
monkeys
says
screaming
danger.
there.
Baboon.
Oh!
If a baboon's attacking you, are you scared or are you laughing because they have baboon ass? Where
They have baboon ass.
their assholes
Here's
stick.
another question. It's offensive to call Mexicans, Cubans, Dominican Republic,
Where's
and
this
people
going?
from Spanish all the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Is it offensive to call a monkey a baboon or a baboon a monkey or a gorilla a monkey? Or...
No.
Because
humans matter.
that's right.
The generator's
I'm
running.
glad you got where I was going there.
There's a lookout tower that holds the transmitter.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we also find out the medic, why she's so shady, and her father
Was the scientist.
was the mad scientist.
He was God.
He gave DNA these... or he
He
looked.
looked into the eyes of God.
And he said,
and
"My God."
blinked.
But
You give me super baboons. Because Brody at some point says...
You listen to me right now.
did you just eat that whole fucking pack of crackers? Jesus Christ! You opened that when
There's
we came
12
down.
4-packs in there, and there's two
Two
left.
left, and you're about to eat number 2.
He's got one in front of him.
Jesus
Wow. You are a...
I mean, are you surprised?
No,
really,
you're
are
a
you
disgusting
surprised?
human.
I'm surprised you're not fatter.
I will be. Don't worry. It's coming.
Someday.
It's coming.
I have
Oh.
exposition from Brody. Did Brody give a background of what happened to him?
Yes, and at some point they cross a sign that says danger, and I have the. Is this the danger zone?
It is a danger zone. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it says danger and they're walking through it,
That's
can you
the
plug
danger
that
zone.
song? I don't like it, but
Plug the danger zone.
plug clips when I tell you to plug clips. Revenge of the Nerds.
Right away.
Plug it.
Right after the danger zone. In
For
a
no
movie
reason
about
whatsoever.
primal baboons.
You just got your asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds. Nerds! Well, if I was you, I'd do something about it. I would get up and redeem myself in the eyes of my father, my maker, and my coach. Well, let's get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
called Primate Force.
That's too hard to say.
But that's what this is.
Oh wait, was there a movie
Primate
Primal
Fear.
Ed Norton, yeah.
Was there another movie called Congo?
So they're in this thing trying to get help, and the monkeys cut the power. Sorry, baboons cut the power.
Thank you.
I got arm up, girls in the back. Brody gets attacked. He gets his fucking foot ate off.
First of all, I believe there's one point where they say, don't shoot blindly because we have limited supply of bullets. They hear a noise outside and they're like, like, alright, that plan we talked about, fuck that plan. Fire as many bullets blind to the dark as you can. Hopefully you hit a baboon. I don't know.
Eddie got attacked and out in that grassy field, and he's dying. Are we supposed to...
I'm not sure why they're dragging him along.
Leave him for the baboons to eat and then
'Cause
blow him up with
Davis-
dynamite there.
Because Davis won't leave a man behind. He hugs dead Eddie. But they are out of ammo at one point, and the rich girl... Oh, we get another trope. We get the Brody...
Cigarette check.
We get the Brody classic laughing, where he starts laughing. Everyone's like, "What's so funny?" And he can't tell it because he's laughing so hard. And then he just says,
Did we talk about him wrestling that baboon? Are we there?
It's coming.
"No." He says something about, "We got plenty of fuel left."
Oh, they start dumping gasoline.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Why are we
they
dumping
dump
fuel?
fuel.
Why are you dumping fuel all over the ground?
Put tapes
Oh,
in building,
yes.
they hide elsewhere.
And the smart monkeys
And
go
they
find
set it
the
on
boys.
fire.
Yeah.
They
hear
used the
a
poor
recording.
dead body of Eddie
As
to
a
lure the
sacrifice.
baboons into the...
That's rude.
That's pretty rude.
And so the tower falls over, but there's still some baboons left, and it's time
For
for Ron Perlman
to go MMA on their ass.
Yeah.
Hey, he's about to.
He has a-
baboon!
He has a
Remember
knife.
me?
Remember me.
Yeah.
It's the same as Jason Voorhees not remembering Creighton
The baboon's
Duke.
like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
All people
yeah.
look
Were
alike.
you here 7 years ago with the platoon that we murdered? How did you escape? How did he escape?
Who?
Ron Perlman the first time.
Gonna
He's
help
having all
them.
these flashbacks about.
Didn't they call in rescue?
Did they?
I think so.
Well, they should have called in rescue.
He
again.
called in the rescue, and then he left everybody behind.
He left everybody like a
I feel
pussy,
like
huh?
He feels there's some huge conspiracy theory not to tell anybody about these baboons. But does that seem... Dinosaurs, I can see. We don't tell people dinosaurs
These
exist.
baboons are aggressive.
They're
Stay away.
baboons. Like, I
Yeah.
don't understand the huge conspiracy theory on why
I don't know.
no one's talking about these baboons. That was a good fight scene, though, between the baboon and Perlman.
I think he body slammed them,
He did. A couple times.
which is great.
He does have a knife, though.
Who, the baboon?
Maybe.
Wait,
Perlman.
doesn't Ron Perlman look like a form of monkey in itself? His like head is longer.
Oh, he's got a baboon jaw.
So he's like a Neanderthal.
He is. He's a Neanderthal. Great, but he's a Neanderthal. He is the king baboon.
So he dies. I don't
Yeah, he
know
does. He
what
stays on the
from.
island.
Wait,
Not sure
we have
why.
one last cigarette check.
Mhm.
Brody.
I think he pulls out the flask at this point, too.
He flasks, he lights a cigarette, and he dies 1 second later. He didn't even get a puff of the cigarette.
Does he get the class? Do we get the trope of him yelling, "Get out of here"? As
Well,
he
we see
stays behind?
Davis slow running like David Hasselhoff on the beach to get away from these monkeys.
How's that song go? Insert Baywatch song right now.
I'll be there. Is
That's
I'll
it.
Be
Yes,
there?
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm always ready. I won't let you out of my sight.
Sorry, people.
This episode's gonna have so much junk.
You mean so?
What?
Primal Force, a sci-fi original from 1999 with Ron Perlman wrestling
Was
a
lacking the
baboon,
Baywatch theme.
was anything you insert cannot be junk.
I blame ourselves. We should be able to make this movie good.
Us, we should enjoy it more and find a message in it.
No, we
There
should
was a
be so
message.
good
What?
that we want.
Put your differences aside when you're fighting baboons.
We can tell people
Exactly.
to go watch this, and they're going to be excited for it.
Who's gonna watch this? Nobody.
Nobody will
Nobody.
even ever. They'll look at this review title and they'll be like, "I've never heard
What
of that.
is that?
Are they making that up?"
We might be people.
I wish I was making it.
Yeah, that's true. There's no way Davis is alive.
Davis
at the
makes
end
it
of
to the
this.
raft, and as soon as he hits the water, the baboons give up.
They don't like water.
They don't.
I didn't know that about them till now.
Monkeys don't like water. No monkey likes water.
Is that true?
Look it up.
I
You
don't
ever seen a
believe
monkey
you.
swimming?
When you tell me to look it up, you do it knowing
Have I ever
that
seen
I
a
won't,
monkey
and you
swim?
want me to call your bluff.
Call it
No.
bluff.
I'm looking
But
it up.
I feel like they could swim very well because they have thumbs.
Nope. They don't have opposable thumbs.
They do have opposable thumbs.
No, they don't.
What does that mean? I thought that
We have opposable thumbs.
I thought that they're the only other
That's-
animals with opposable thumbs.
That's what makes us different.
What do they have?
They have thumbs.
Do they not move?
They have jointed thumbs.
What does that mean? They can throw chuck you really
Did everybody
well.
see that? That was really weird.
He was coming at me like a orangutan, actually, not a baboon.
They don't like water.
I told you.
The troop of Ethiopian baboons was shown picking their way gingerly through the wetlands in Ethiopia, but they clearly didn't like being in water.
No. Do you want to watch the clip?
Nope. No, I don't.
So this was filmed in Ethiopia.
Possibly.
That's what I got out of that clip. Was it Primal Force was filmed in
Fact.
Ethiopia?
Brody redeems himself and dies on the island. The end.
So
Yeah,
only
he
one
didn't leave
person-
his troop behind. He got the two girls.
who crashed the plane, who they were there to get, got off the island.
Yep.
Yep.
Congratulations, 33% success rate.
That was worth it.
Okay, so what do you give this Cobra?
You went to me last time first, so go.
What do
away
you
from
give
me.
this Cobra?
You went first to me last time,
God
so
damn
go
it.
away from that.
Ben, fine, do it.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Same as Night of the Lepus.
Yeah.
They're equal.
Nah, I'll give it a 4.5.
All right, that's better. This was more entertaining.
Immediately, this is Congo meets Jurassic Park, which I like both movies. But apparently
I wish it would've been
combined,
R.
but apparently combined,
Some
I don't like.
titties.
It's television horror. It's not. There's nothing good.
It's it.
Have you ever seen a sci-fi movie that was good?
No.
One, Dog
Ooh.
Soldiers.
That was That wasn't sci-fi original.
Wasn't it?
Oh,
I could have swore it was.
I don't
I
think so.
doubt
It was
it.
a British film, wasn't it?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're a British film.
Oh, another sick burn by Cobra.
I don't have much. Ron Perlman's cashing a paycheck, but then again, in 1999, who the hell was Ron Perlman?
He was that little short lady from Cheers.
He was Rhea Perlman, apparently.
Yes, John thought Ron Perlman was Rhea Perlman. He said, wasn't he in Cheers as a short
Was he a
waitress?
short waitress with curly hair? No, John, that's Rhea Perlman, not Ron Perlman.
I thought he got some surgery.
There's not much to
He started his
review.
career as a little woman in Cheers, but he progressed to Kronos and then Alien.
They do both have curly hair. I mean, Ron Perlman's got curly hair.
See, I'm onto something.
Anyway. It's television horror. The writing's bad. The acting's worse. There's not much to say about it.
All right.
4.5 out of 10.
Cobra.
John, what do you think?
I think it's a 2.
A 2.
What'd you give Night of the Lepus?
A 3.
You think Night of the Lepus was a better watch than this?
A half an hour of it was.
You're an idiot.
This was not entertaining. I was never into
He
it.
body slammed a baboon on the beach
All right,
with
I'll
a cigarette
give
in
it
his mouth.
I'll give it a 3 because of that. I forgot that he did wrestle a baboon.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Baboon.
So I'll give it a 3. It's boring and dumb. Really dumb.
Yeah, there's no Ron. The whole basis of the movie is Ron Perlman had to
Redeem himself.
redeem himself from leaving his platoon or troop, and
These
he
baboons
saved
are supposed
3
to
people.
be.
We think that he had
Yeah.
he didn't even need to care for these people, but he
No,
saved
that's
them.
what I kept saying. He was so against going there, but yet, why does he go back?
These baboons
No
are supposed to be
reason.
super smart, but I saw no indication that they were anything other than baboons.
yeah.
They threw rocks at people.
hmm
That's really all they did.
And they tried to
Maybe
rape
they
him.
are a little more civilized. They didn't throw shit at people.
Okay, so they're like one level up. But the funniest thing about this is when the scientist is like, I looked in the face of God and God blinked, and I'm thinking to myself, your experiment didn't work at all. Like, I guarantee immediately you put the serum in and they became super aggressive. And you're like, oh, I did it. No, you didn't. You didn't do
You
anything.
did the opposite of it,
Yeah.
which is not it.
Alright, so I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because Ron Perlman wrestled a monkey. Go ahead, Cobra.
I'm gonna get. What did I give Night of the Lepus?
Give it like a
2.
2.
This is a 4. It has some it really.
I
has
gave it a 4. You fucking bitched at me.
No, because you gave Night of the Lepus a 4. This is better than Night of the Lepus. I gave Night of the Lepus a 2, so my 4 is accurate.
You're a fucktard.
Cut
Another
that.
sick burn by Ben.
That was rude, you fuck. Why would you say that? I gave Night of the Lepus a lower score than you, and this is slightly better. Actually, this is a little better. This movie it had no redeeming qualities, but
No.
it was Ron Perlman drinking, chain smoking, and he fight a baboon on a beach.
That's it.
That's a 4.
Thanks a lot for that, Daniel, because
It's
we would
not-
have
it's
never looked this
nothing.
up.
I've never
is-
even heard of this movie.
No,
This movie shouldn't exist again, but
There it is. Go on YouTube. Check it out.
Wow, it's up.
Well, it's up.
I've
before it goes
seen
away.
I've seen a lot worse.
I have to, but
We've
This
watched
is
a lot
pretty
worse
bad.
for the show.
we have
Blair
actually.
Witch Project.
When you get killer
Um,
baboons, you know what? Killer rabbits, no. Killer baboons, okay, I'll try it.
A baboon could murder you. A rabbit,
These things
yes,
are
no.
pissed off all the time.
A normal baboon could murder you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need to be
Think
mutated.
about it, a bunch of them.
These were normal
Mutated.
baboons. Don't give me that shit. The serum probably didn't even work.
They weren't bigger.
Yeah, they were. I think you said they were. Oh, they took it from
Oh,
Night
yeah,
to
they were
Olympus. They were like
5 foot-
150 pounds.
They were 5 foot tall, 150 pounds. They were like the typical Mexican.
just like the rabbit.
All right, do I need to plug anything or talk about anything?
You need to cut that out.
Cut
but
that
then-
out.
I'll get there.
Is that racist? Maybe. We
I
don't
didn't
know.
even hear it.
I just said something
Don't
about
repeat it. I'll
Mexicans.
listen to it later.
What are we plugging?
I don't think we need to plug anything, do we?
You always plug buttholes with your hot dogs.
That was a sick burn by Cobra, actually.
Sick burn by
Very,
Cobra.
very good.
Yeah, hooray for booties.
Let's just do all this shit. You want to do the Cobra challenge? Then write about it.
Cobra Challenge. Write in. We'll send you a terrible
Horrorcastings@gmail.com. And what else do we got? Patreon.com/horrorcastings. You can co-host a show with us. Pick a movie for us to watch. Get our
Maybe
back
if you
episodes.
can not
Get a
get a
Saturday
job
off.
or you get what happens
Not
on
get a
Saturday.
job.
Cody, I will throat chop you whenever I see your picture on the computer. Is
Yeah.
that okay? Can I say that?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
Cody, we'll get to you. We probably already did get to you, or we will get to you in the near future, so we can record our movie. I'll talk to these guys real quick after
Does
we're
your
done.
book smell?
I like the smell of paper.
Do you like the smell of farts?
Fact: there is a disease that when you walk into a library, some people immediately have to shit.
What?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna Google that.
That sounds
Get out.
made up. Why would you have to shit if you walk into a library?
The
Books
smell of books.
makes you shit.
Yes.
Get out.
All right, let's look it up.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever
That's a
heard.
new segment.
I
We
mean,
have fun
it's
facts from
probably
John.
true from like
I got this from somewhere else.
JoeBobSchmidt.com.
Joe Bob.
I'm gonna look that up after this. I'm looking up JoeBobSchmidt.com.
Sure it exists. Somebody probably
Never
bought the
can
domain.
be right. Do
Do baboons hate water?
Do baboons? I think you put the wrong syllable on that.
What does say? Do dead something smell like poop?
Does the smell of books in libraries make you have to poop? There's a phenomenon. What? No, that
I
has
told
nothing to
you.
do with it.
Yes, it is.
No, this is not. I don't poop when I read books.
Well,
You don't
everybody
read
doesn't
books.
suffer from it. Yeah, do you read books?
No,
You don't want to poop.
I'm illiterate.
No, this isn't something everybody has. This is something some people have. You poop at bookstores. Bookstores make you want to poop. Same with libraries. It's something called Mariko Aoki.
They did write in, what WTF, why do bookstores make me have to poop?
The smell of paper or ink having a laxative effect. The association with reading on the toilet at home and the posture
That
of browsing
I feel like
made
make
up
bowel
as
movement
fuck.
easier.
I feel like we hit a new low on this show.
That is the dumbest thing I blame
Probably.
you. I blame you for
It's my
that
fault.
fucking.
All right, Facebook.com/horrorcasting.
That was the
Twitter,
dumbest thing I've
or
ever
at
heard.
horrorcasting.
Thrill me.
I don't think I missed anything. Oh, 5-star rating on
iTunes.
iTunes. Get the fuck to it. We got one.
Who was it?
Saying that we had buddy humor
What's
and
buddy humor?
I don't know.
Can someone write in and elaborate? Send us an email.
It's when
What
you
is
call
buddy
people
humor?
then I gotta blank it out.
Or
That's what
fucktard.
buddy
That's
humor is.
not buddy humor. is it?
Fucktard was a good one. Yeah, that's buddy humor, I guess.
Hot dog tricks. That's buddy humor.
Sure it is.
Hot dog tricks.
You're a hot dog trick.
Good one.
Another sick burn
Another
by
sick
Cobra.
burn by Cobra.
Why do you forget to do that?
Sometimes I say good one.
Sometimes
don't you
I.
just-
Sometimes you
throat
don't
chop.
listen to the episodes and you don't know I do.
Why don't you just eat that last
Ben.
packet of crackers?
I do listen to the episode, so I know it goes.
do.
I don't know. He doesn't know anything about any episode. He's like, was I here for that? Yeah. You
What the
reviewed
hell's the ugly?
fucking movie.
That was my first.
You know,
Time
you
here.
join
The
another,
mist
you
was.
join another podcast, and it's like, you
Oh,
know,
forget
he-
those
I
guys.
show. He's
Yeah.
like earlier. He said, "I show up. I show up." Well, thanks, Ben. Thanks for giving it your 100%. I show up.
I'm here, aren't I?
God.
More than Wes can say.
Yeah, but he hasn't been a member really for.
He was here since
A year.
episode 1.
Have I left?
He was 1 through. Like,
I'm the longest
4,
serving third member of the show on record.
That's true.
That is true.
There you go.
I have the records to prove it.
Go
That's
fuck yourselves,
true.
people.
Yeah, way to shoot yourself high for a bronze medal.
You and I have both missed exactly 1 episode apiece.
I missed 1 episode.
You missed 3. 2. You missed 2.
Yeah, but
That's because you record 2 or 3 at a time.
That's not our fault.
Yes, it is.
Maybe were
Whose
you
fault is
recording
it?
another podcast that week?
So you're trying to tell me that both you missed 1 recording and got here an hour late?
Actually, I was here for most of or a little bit of the Fright Night.
We don't know what you were doing.
The only
out there.
reason I missed
I still
Nosferatu.
don't either.
The only reason I missed Nosferatu is because I couldn't find it.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was looking
was
for a
hoping this-
camera. That's what I was doing.
And,
was
and
hoping
those
for
two had
the-
already seen it, so that was like a.
You
10-minute
said something
episode,
in the
right?
episode. You're
I
like,
was
oh,
like,
yeah, I watched it.
I was like, his fingernails were long, and that was a cool
That's
shot.
not
at the
true.
bow.
You accused me of not watching John. You
Hellgate.
You did not participate in the
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody
3D.
Valentine, the remake.
So I've actually been on more shows than anybody.
I guess you
He
have.
might be right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you said something in every episode. So
Yeah.
am I, though. I said something. I
Yeah,
said,
but
I'll
You were
see
like,
you guys
I'm
later.
not going to be here for this episode
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it
and it might have
sucked.
been an earlier recording where you're like, you can find us at Stitcher.com.
Thanks. I'm glad you got that plug in there.
I was talking like
Turn the volume up.
I was talking like the father from The Witch from the 1630s.
Go watch that movie, people. It's pretty good.
All
If
right.
you watch it, write in and let us know what you think about it.
We'll be back either next week with Cody's episode or something else that we choose. We'll figure it
What
out.
are we doing? Death Tunnel.
Are we doing
And
Death Tunnel?
Are we doing those 3 obscure movies?
I don't know.
With Cody
It's hard to
Smith?
find Dr. Gore.
We just did 2 obscure movies. Do we have to do 3 more?
Yeah, but
Night of the Lepus is super famous.
We should
yeah,
do something.
It had Janet Leigh in it.
Yep. And Rory motherfucking Calhoun.
Let's do a werewolf movie.
That could be your choice. That's fine. Pick
Everyone
a
pick one movie.
Yep.
God
everybody pick a
damn.
movie.
How about everyone pick one
Do we
movie?
do
and
one
we'll
that
get
I've
back
seen or one I haven't seen, but one
You'll
to see?
find out next week.
It's gonna be a surprise. Thrill me.
Wow.
It's always a surprise.
Did I
It
turn
is
this
always
on?